Hello everyone, in this issue I'm sharing a popular product from Kaiwu Coverview. The latest version of Fugwang is a super dense stainless steel Fugwang. This product comes from the super segment version. Then there's the super dense crowd. Then there's this super dual-tone copper horse patch track, each with its own unique features. I really like them all. This time, it's finally updated. A super dense version made of metal. Moreover, according to the organizer dev, due to unsatisfactory results, most likely, there won't be a metal version of the super segment. Alright, let's talk about it and quickly unbox it to see the exterior. There's really not much to say about the overall design and size. It was exactly the same as the previous floating light. Just like the previous super dense period. Next to the logo, the pattern also adds a bit of horizontal stroke and a dot. This means that after pushing it open inside the lower theme, a PI splicing has been done here. The goal is to lose weight. Alright, next let's try hand pushing. Midsection feedback is dense and clear, while end-end feedback is crisp and powerful. No doubt about it. This time, the ultra-dense feel of stainless steel remains at Kaiwu's consistently high standard. But many friends probably have the same question as I do. That is, if you already have a super dense plastic version of the floating light. So, is it still necessary to buy this metal version? Before answering this question, let's first take a look at its structure. The track section remains the same as before. It consists of one Enlightenment intensive track and another traditional intensive track. Although it looks almost identical to the naked eye, but the orbital parameters have probably been adjusted, because the default bead size changed from 3mm to 2.78. Alright, let's compare them next. Also using the Enlightenment dense track G10 and stainless steel versions. Personally, I think although the sound feedback of the two is slightly different, but there is no superiority or inferiority, only differences. The stainless steel version features a modern style. The overtones of a person giving feedback throughout their lives will be more pronounced. And since the weight is balanced when the slider pushes to the end, there will be clearer impact feedback than the plastic version. Next, let's try using two tracks at the same time. Opening dense track or using the default configuration of traditional dense track. Use the same spring instead of Dahua silicon bamboo. Alright, next let's compare them. The stainless steel version uses two rails simultaneously and the G10 version. My view remains the same as before. There is no advantage or loss between the two, just different. I won't comment on the next part. Let me give you a detailed review of it for yourself. Moreover, since their orbits and pearl nests are the same, so we can make this kind of double pinion. Now let's try stainless steel bead nests with G10 rails. It seems the bead springs don't quite fit well. This combination doesn't work well. Next, we replace the D10 bead slot with stainless steel rails. This combination is quite nice. If any friends find stainless steel too heavy, you can give it a try. Replace the bead groove side with the quantity version for double pinning. Overall, the stainless steel shine is a bit much, but in itself, it is definitely a near-perfect product. But we still have to return to the previous question, and my personal conclusion is, previously I already had a plastic version, a super dense floating light. If you don't insist on a metallic version of the glow, then there's no need to buy the stainless steel version this time. But if you haven't bought Fugwang yet, I still strongly recommend buying the stainless steel version directly. Also, let me share some data. The stainless steel version weighs 64 grams. If any friends believe this weight is too heavy, then you can wait a little longer. A few weeks later, a version of the core will be released. If you don't top up first, you can do the same as I did and get them a bronze horse. This metal iron sheet is also very beautiful. Alright, that's all for this video. See you next time.